What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XRP today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. It is the 11th of September, and today we remember those beautiful, wonderful souls who were taken from us 24 years ago during the 9/11 attacks. Without getting too deep into that, I just feel like I need to give some kind of acknowledgement because this is not just any other day. But without getting too deep into that, let's get started. Let's continue, okay? I do like to keep things bright. I don't like to get dark and sad. I'm not a gloomy kind of person, but at the same time, there's just certain things that feel right or don't feel right, if that makes sense. I can't just go about this day as if it's another day, and I don't know why I'm explaining myself. So let's continue. Here we are at about $3.01 right now. 2 hours 36 minutes left in the day here. Looking like we're moving up, you guys. Looking like there will be no lower low at all. Bitcoin's looking to have confirmed its low. A lot of cryptos are looking like they've confirmed their lows. What's Ethereum doing? We're going to have to make a video on Ethereum. Where's Ethereum's price? 44. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, maybe we don't go lower. It's looking like we've bottomed out across the markets. We're ready to move up higher. I was very convinced that we'd go lower. I think a lot of people were convinced, and there's still a lot of people who are still convinced that we're going to see lower prices, but you got to call a spade a spade. At this point, I think Bitcoin is really looking to validate this as a low. All it really takes to validate is to get up to 116.9K, but with the current price action, it makes me think that we're going to go up there. XRP is also looking pretty damn bullish here. I want to look at the short-term stuff, then we'll zoom out to the long-term stuff, okay, or the intermediate stuff. If we're looking at this here on the 1 hour time frame, while we did sell off kind of dramatically here, we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruple top. There's no such thing as a quadruple top, you guys. We either do or we don't, and I think at this point we don't. We're going to go to the upside, right? What do I mean by we do or we don't? We either do reject or we don't reject, and at this point in time, 1, 2, 3, 4 rejections. I don't think that we reject. I think that we move up. Even with this last 1 hour candle looking the way it does, even with this candle looking the way it does, we could move lower first before moving higher. Let's look at the RSI and see. I mean, double rejection off the overbought zone. I'm pretty surprised that we haven't moved down at this point in time, but you can see it here, right? Any move down gets eaten back up rather quickly too, and we're just living above the 50 here. We're habitating right there above the 50. The stochastics look bullish and the MACD looks bullish as well. So yes, we could come down a little bit more. Perhaps we bounce off the 40. Perhaps we bounce off of these prior areas of support here or get a higher low on the RSI. Maybe we even go all the way down to the oversold zone, but I very much doubt that we go below like $2.93 again. We are in those fleeting days, those fleeting moments where prices anywhere around $3 will be an opportunity, will be a thing, right? I don't believe that we are going to hold $3. I do believe that we'll go below $3 here over the coming hours, but I would suspect that this next attempt might be the last. If not, it's going to be one of the last, right? We're getting very, very near those final days where $3 and below is just a thing of the past. Looking at this here in the 4 hour time frame, and I can only imagine I've probably got some trolls who are probably saying, you were saying that last time. You were saying that we weren't going to be below $3 ever again last time, or over here, whatever. Yeah, well, that was August. When I say we're in our final days, you guys, this crypto's been around since like 2014, 2015. If our final days is 2 months, yeah, we're in our final days, whatever. This is the final days that we will ever see prices below $3 for XRP, absolutely. And if that continues for another week, that continues for another month, it's still our final days. We're absolutely there, right? 4 hour time frame here, and I doubt that it continues that long, but time will tell. 4 hour RSI does look very bullish. The stochastics look bullish as well, and the MACD overall bullish. The fact that you're building bearish momentum here, but you're not really doing anything with it at all, is bullish. You've got a flat top there. I like the way this looks, you guys. I really do like the way this looks. If we're looking at it from an overall high here to an overall low here, 0.5 to the 382, it looks constructive as hell. Perfect. It literally looks perfect. We're going to move up to $3.10, $3.15 here pretty damn soon. I mean, to the effect of what we move down over the coming hours, it might be completely negligible compared to what we move up. I would expect that between today and tomorrow, maybe even over the weekend, we're moving up higher. The lowest that I'd expect we go is about $2.94. I don't think that we go below there. $3.10, $3.15, and beyond is what we're going to do. We're going to be moving up there pretty damn soon. As early as next week, we should be looking to see those $3.20 prices and even beyond that. I say as early as next week. That doesn't mean that it will be next week, but sometime by the end of the month, I would expect that we are, if not at new all-time highs, at least around our all-time highs, right? But I would very much, I would expect that we're at new all-time highs by the end of this month. When XRP starts to move up, it really does. It likes to move fast, right? And again, the thought here, going back to like what we were saying down here versus what happens up here, right, or over here. The thought here is, yeah, I want to invest in XRP. Yeah, it's moving up, but I'm not convinced. It might still, lower highs, lower lows. I might wait for that lower low. And maybe it comes. If it does come, $2.65, $2.50, very possible target outcome. If it does come, I'm starting to lean more toward that bullish effect. But the perspective here is indecisive, right? The XRP faithful, the truly bullish people, it doesn't matter if they believe it's going lower or not. They're accumulating anyways. But the outside speculators, the tourists, or just the traders, the swing traders who are making plays off of this, or looking to make plays off of this, if XRP is here, it's not so certain what it's going to do. But when XRP is here, the perspective shifts, right? We get above these highs, we get up above this area here. We're breaking out of this downtrend. We're taking out the lower highs. We're forming higher highs, right? The perspective shift from $3.01 to $3.50, $3.40, the perspective shift will be dramatic. Okay, so once we're up here at that point in time, which I would assume we're going to be there probably next week, if not the following week, sometime by the end of September, we're going to move up very fast after that, right? It's going to be explosive. It's going to be absolutely explosive in nature. So I would expect that XRP sees new all-time highs by the end of this month, the end of the month being all the way over here, right? Oh, I drew that a little bit out, but you can see kind of where that is. Looking at the daily time frame, if it'll let me, the RSI is holding the 40. I mean, you look very bullish on your RSI. I'm a bit surprised we didn't go lower. I have to admit, it was some odd behavior here, what you were doing, but hey, you had a bullish result anyway, so that's okay. You look like you want to move up higher. Stochastics look bullish. You're just getting overbought. That's when the good stuff happens typically. MACD is going to cross above the 0. That's also very bullish. You've got all these bullish things lined up for you. All you have to do is keep going. Get above $3.10 and you're basically home free. Weekly time frame here, zooming out a little bit. And you know what? We're on the Coinbase chart. We might need to use a different chart here, you guys, because this one doesn't have all the history. I don't know why I pull up the Coinbase chart. Coinbase, they can list XRP, but TradingView should just take the Coinbase chart down because it's completely pointless. Who's using the Coinbase chart whenever it comes to TA? I know we just did, but I should have been using this one the whole time. High to low. Finding support at the golden ratio area. You're at $3.01 now. I would think that you do continue up to $4.16, $5.38. That's your primary target area. We could very well be there by the end of this month. And then going into October, we should be reaching for that $11 or higher target area, $11.32 to $16.37. This is the ultimate goal. And as far as when are we going to get there, I've theorized that it will be by the end of October. But if it takes until the end of the year, that's still a pretty fast pace for XRP. Dramatically slower compared to what we saw back here, but this move is pretty big, and it's comes with very large market caps as well, or a very large market cap as well. I'm under the opinion still that $11.30 to $16.30. I'm under the opinion that happens between now and the end of October, but I'm also under the opinion that it could take until the end of the year. So however long it takes, I do expect that we're going to be rather productive between now and the end of this year and going even further past that. But this is kind of the realm of expectations as far as what this overall move is going to produce, breaking out of this consolidation phase here. I don't really have anything else that I want to say, so I'm just going to end the video there. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, please. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Cherish your loved ones. Give them hugs. Be kind to each other. Most importantly, yeah. Take care of each other. We're all in this world together. It doesn't matter if you hate somebody or have different beliefs. We're all human beings, right? We all deserve love and respect. And we're all good enough to show that. Right? I would hope so. Take care. Bye-bye.